let's see. Are we actually live? Yep, live on Twitch. Am I muted? No. Okay. Oops. Okay, we're live. I'm going to try to pull all the chats up. So it should be right there. Welcome to my kitchen. Anyone who's here. Maybe I should tweet about it. Can you hear me? Hello, hello? I do have a mobile mic. Can you hear me or no? You can hear me. Sorry, I just wasn't saying anything. Good? Good? Okay. We have some choices to make here. I have my McDonald's order. It's just quiet. I guess I'll just scream. I feel like I should eat the burger now. Before we start cooking, because I don't want the burger to get cold, and then maybe I'll save a little bit of the burger and a little bit of the McFlurry in case we want to blend it. I feel like that makes the most sense. Let's do that then. We have our order. Dang, no piece. No, you're not getting anything, buddy. Go get your treat. Go away. This is what a McDonald's double cheeseburger looks like. 2 pieces of cheese. Not in love with pickles, but for authenticity's sake, we're keeping it. There's your Oreo McFlurry. It's the double cheeseburger, because that's what I had a free reward for. We'll do a second scoop here. There we go. That's a hefty. Oh God! Not smart. Well, now you're getting something, Zazu. Congratulations. Maybe I move the camera instead of. Yeah. That was just licking up half of it. Literally dropping ice cream on his back. All right, you can tell. You can tell that's got some ice cream on it. We're just going to do that. It's dripping all down my hand. Jesus. This is a big mistake. This is messy as hell. Look at this just dripping everywhere. All right, here we go. Honestly, kind of delicious. I'm not going to lie. Why does it work? Why does this work? It's not bad. It's weird, but it's. I'm gonna put a little bit more on. There you go. The pickle is weird. I'd get it without pickles next time. I can't explain it, chat. That's not bad. Next time. This year. Alright, we're going to put that aside for now. And put the ice cream in the freezer. I'm kind of shocked, to be quite honest. Paper towels. All right. Yeah, dude. If I was drunk, I probably would think it was amazing. All right. Let me get my ingredients here. By the way, shout out Kroger. They have buy one set of chicken thighs, get 2 free. So I have like 8 pounds of chicken thighs for $6. It's amazing. All 11 of us. Hey, it was worth it. All right, so here's what's going in the Rotel dip. Classic Velveeta. Of course, some Rotel. And I'm going to put some hot sausage in it as well. And then, of course, you top it off with the Flaming Hot Cheetos. So, I don't really think I need that. I don't think I need a full recipe. It's basically just brown the meat, throw some chili powder on it, melt in the Velveeta, melt in the Rotel, and then top it with some Cheetos. Not really. I kind of want to just eat that all over again. Alright. First thing I'm going to do, I don't know. How can I get this so you guys are actually seeing what I do? Is it up here? No. You guys aren't necessarily going to see everything I do. That's just how this is going to work. But I'll be reading chat. How much is a pound and 2 ounces? We'll use 4 of these guys. Cut them open. Bro lives on a disc golf course. What do you mean? Just because I have trees in the backyard? Oh. Yeah, I do have a putting basket. Sausage without their casing, kind of disgusting. What's happening in college football world today? I haven't checked in at all. Anything interesting? Careful. With what? With a knife? You don't trust me? Just because I injure myself every time I play a sport, you think I injure myself? I have cut myself several times in the kitchen. Parlays all good? Who you got? I don't even know who's playing in the early window. All I know is Michigan State, and I hate that that's a night game. Still trying to figure out what the best way to incorporate PODD with Movember. Haven't gotten a lot of feedback from SB Nation about how they plan on helping out yet, so we'll see. Alright. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. No one's telling me what's happening in college football. I'm going to figure it out myself. 20 seconds. I didn't need 20 seconds to wash my hands. What is this, the sanitation police? Is anyone watching the World Series, or do y'all not care? Yes, this is the sanitation police. Ole Miss is up on Oklahoma. That seems important. Especially since they were 5.5-point favorites. Or 5-point underdogs. UCLA getting their butts kicked. Someone explain Indiana to me. How and why is Indiana good? How did that happen? How did we allow this as a society to happen? And they don't play anybody the rest of the way. Like maybe Penn State? But Penn State doesn't even have their head coach. Oh, Wisconsin's 2-5. Dang. So Indiana's just gonna like walk to the Big Ten championship, huh? Alright. About to start cooking up this Italian sausage. We're gonna drain the grease afterwards. Then we throw in the Velveeta. I meant to cut up the Velveeta. Do that while it's cooking. Indiana's coach is awesome. But there are a lot of awesome coaches. I don't know. Alright. We're going to not touch this with my hands. Just going to mash. What's serve soft? Serve safe? What's that? What's that? What does that mean? Yeah, we're full on Mrs. Rubying it now. That's way less technical. I'm streaming this from my tablet. I didn't go to the Chiefs game. I really thought about it. But, I don't know. I went to the Ravens game and it was just kind of a headache. Primetime Monday night game was a bad idea. Your whole week gets thrown off. I lost my entire Tuesday to travel, and I just felt like I was playing from behind the rest of the week. Sunday night would have been different, but it's hard. How is it okay? Can you still hear me with the sizzle? Oh. Never heard of that. Serve safe. Okay, cool. Sweet. Well, I was probably supposed to put some chili powder in here. Do a little after the fact. Where is my chili powder? Right there. How was the, obviously outside of the outcome, how was the Chiefs game? I mentioned concern about Decker calling the press conference after the game. Yeah, so he talked to, I wasn't there. I was at the press conference that was in the locker room, to be clear. But he talked to Burkett, and I don't know, he had some just like ominous sounding quotes about how he's not happy with how his shoulder feels, and just kind of said, like, not in the right headspace to talk about what it means for the rest of the season right now. And then Dan was kind of dodgy about whether it was something that was going to linger for the rest of the season, and, like, I don't know, just something about, and the way he was grabbing his shoulder the whole game, right? Like, I feel like he wasn't doing that previously. And so there's just a little concern for me right now that he aggravated it in a way that made it even worse than it was when he was playing. So I don't know. I'm a worrier by nature, so this is all circumstantial evidence. I don't want to give you secondhand concern, but I think it is something that you're going to have to keep an eye on. I'm just about done here with the meat. Looking pretty cooked. Yeah, that's pretty cooked. Braxton Jones trade? Maybe. I would like a little bit more assurance with the tackle depth. I don't love it. Alright, I'm going to turn this off for now. There's really not that much grease. I think I might just leave it in there, honestly. But I got to cut up the Velveeta, and I don't want to use the same cutting board that I used my meat in, so... Give me a sec. Probably throw the other sausage in the fridge as well. I have never bought Velveeta. It's kind of gross, to be quite honest. I didn't know that Velveeta was not in the cheese section. I did not know it wasn't refrigerated. It's kind of gross to work with, too. It's very flimsy. I'm still here. I am not enjoying the consistency of this at all. Alright, good enough. It's like all smushed together anyways. Alright. You like the vent? Thank you. Velveeta. With a bunch of microplastics in it, since I'm cutting on a plastic board, which I'm sure some of you are. Oh, Braxton Jones went on IR today. Not him then. We could if we asked about Giovanni Manu. I don't know how many people are that concerned about it. It is the melt. That is the point. All right. Got to open the Rotel as well. Oh, there's a couple pieces that I missed. All right. Squishy, 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 squishy. Still standing. This is it. Like, this is all that's required of this meal is Rotel, Velveeta, and meat. Pretty simple dish. All right. Going in with the Rotel. You go in with the juices, I've been told. I'm trying to get this so you can see it, and you can't. It's fine. I'm just sticking to the board. All right. There you go. Oh, didn't mean to turn it sideways like that. What happened? There you go. That's what it looks like before pre-melt. Alright, let's turn the heat back on. Where'd my chat go? Oh, there it is. And then, of course, this comes last. I do love a good Rotel in anything, quite honestly. I feel like maybe I cooked the meat a little too long since I'm going to have to wait for this cheese to melt, but we'll see. I need someone to go get me some chips, though, so I can eat this normally, the way God intended. Alright, it's already starting to melt a little bit. It just seems like so much cheese. A full frickin' pound of cheese. Gotta start cleaning up while you're cooking, chat. It's life tip. Life hack. Miko sent me a message. Where is he? Oh, he's at Culver's. Culver's is probably a good way to get some calories. Someone in chat had mentioned that. Update. It's working. No. Exactly, Jay. It's not quite going to be like that. Butterburger Extra Burger. My thought only cost $5. This was $2.69. 3-ounce bag, essentially. Dang, this melted way quicker than I expected it to. We're almost done here. Quickest cooking stream ever. Creamy that is. Yeah. Airport. Don't buy anything there. I'm going to turn this down. The heat. I feel like maybe I even went a little too high in the heat. It does look good, and I bet it is good. It's just like, this is a little too rich for me. Like, God, that's a lot of cheese. I kind of wish maybe I'd use like cottage cheese or something for high protein. But I don't know. I bet it's tasty. I just feel like it's gonna make me sick. It's probably the easiest thing I've ever made, to be quite honest. It's okay, it's not real. That makes it worse though. For it not being real cheese. Alright, I mean, I'm ready to plate this, I think. I'm just realizing, saying plate this is very silly to me. Like it's some fancy dish. Alright, well, I think we're done. Let me turn the heat, cut the heat off. Slotted spoon, probably not the smartest decision here. so hungry though. Eat this whole dang thing. Are you supposed to just eat it by itself, or does it need chips? Can I eat it like a chowder? Is that weird? Oops. Oh! There we go. Then, I don't know, I guess crunch them up a little bit. I mean, I guess the Flaming Hot Cheetos kind of serves as the chips. There we go. A Jamo approved meal. Rotel dip. Flaming Hot Cheetos. Now my hands are bright red. There we go. Bon appetit. It's pretty good. I mean, it tastes like a little bit of a spicy queso. And I used hot sausage, so the sausage got a little kick to it too. That was a little spicier than I expected. I wonder if that's the sausage or the Cheetos. I don't really ever get Flaming Hot Cheetos. Pretty good though. It is kind of cheesy though. Don't be talking about my toilet paper. Let me ask Miko what he's getting. Raceman improved. Jamo knows what he's doing. Jamo's a lot smarter than everyone gives him credit for. That's what I'm learning here. Goes down easy when it's cheesy. Yeah, the hot sausage was the right choice too. I thought about just going ground beef, but then I saw some recipes like, nah, go sausage. That was the right choice. I don't know, so what do we do, chat? Do we try to blend some of this together, or what do we call it? This has been surprisingly pleasant. Oh, God, I don't know. I mean, how much is in just the cheese alone? Probably a bajillion. Oh, I threw it in the recycling. Hold on. So the Velveeta is 70 calories, but 16 servings. So whatever 70 times 16 is. I don't want to do that math. 140 times 8. What's that? 1130 just in the cheese alone? For the whole block of cheese? Something like that. Cheetos got 460 calories in the entire package. Is that what I said? 1120? Math. So if you were to eat the whole thing, with not even counting the beef, you're at about 1,600 calories. Plus the Rotel, which is probably like nothing. How much are the hot sausages? 260 per link, and we used, I think, 4 links. So that's another 900. No, that's 1,000. So if I were to eat this whole dang thing, it's probably about 2,500 calories in the end. Would not recommend doing that, though. I can already feel the arteries closing. plus 4. Is that what? 460 for the Cheetos. It's technically now another 40. And I'm guessing Rotel doesn't have much of anything in it, right? Rotel is 50. Throw another 50 on it. Chad, I think you should try it. It's a quick meal. Not the most nutritious one, but you're feeling like a cheat day. Jesus, I still have a whole pan's worth of this that I don't know what I'm going to do with. I guess just have more of this. This is just going to be my Sunday meal for game day. I think I'm going to finish this bowl, and then I'm going to put some more ice cream on a McDouble. And that's probably going to be the end of the stream. I need something to drink, though. I'm sweating. I did, but I'm going to eat it again. Because you know what? It was delicious. Of course. Thanks for stopping by, Sam. Sam Alfredo. Oh, God. Sorry, that was kind of gross. I don't think this meal should have cheese pull. That seems weird. Zazu's back. There we go. Clean plate. I get this Zazu and he'd probably lick it clean, but wouldn't want to clean up that poop. Alright, we're going to go back to the McFlurry. The McDouble is a little bit covered in Oreo because it was very messy the first time around. McFlurry. Oreo. Spread it on like it's a, I don't know, sauce. A little less tasty when the burger isn't warm. I don't know if that's possible, but it does kind of feel a little less tasty now that the burger is a little chilled. God, a McFlurry is delicious though, man. You have been to my place, have you not, Frog Bark? I don't really like McDonald's burgers in general. Is there some news thing about reporters not being able to do play breakdowns? Nick seems upset. I get the feeling at some point, yes, we are going to be impacted. They've been cutting down on people using game film to break down plays and things. And there's currently a pretty hot debate over whether that's considered fair use or not. By YouTube's own rules, it is fair use. In fact, we got kind of copyright struck during our last stream where we were just watching highlights. And in order to get that removed, I have to do one of two things. One is just contest it, which I did. The other is to do like a course on learning the rules. And I looked at the rules, and they're, one of the examples, it was basically a test. Like, answer all these questions, whether this is legal or this is not legal. And one of the examples they used was, so-and-so is watching a music video and constantly pausing and providing context about vocal structure, or, vocal strategies that they're using in the song. And I'm like, that's exactly what we were doing. We were watching the play. We were watching the plays. We were constantly pausing and be like, oh my God, that's Brandon Pettigrew. Watch this happen. Watch this happen. And so I feel like that was within fair use. But anyways, the NFL is cracking down on that sort of stuff. So a bunch of content creators on YouTube are getting their videos demonetized. People that work at like big conglomerates like ESPN are being told they can't break down film anymore on social media. We've not been directly impacted yet, other than like what I just said happened, watching YouTube. Our stream got pulled while we were streaming. Sorry, it's melting. I gotta eat this. Hey, get out of the toilet. I'm using more water. So, we've not been told by SB Nation or anyone else that we can't break down film, but I do fear it's eventually going to come, where not only can we not break down film on social media, but they're not going to want us to do it like GIFs and things like that for the site. So, I'm hoping that's not true. I'm hoping that fair use, as it's intended, will, I don't know, make sense and pull through, but I am a little nervous. Hold on, let me get down some water. Ooh. I'm just going to eat the rest of this McFlurry because it's delicious. By the way, this is the perfect size. Like, little small kitty cup thing. It's great. That's a crazy thing, Dragon. All we're doing is promoting their product, and we're doing it in a completely legal way. Like, everyone that's like an expert in law and free use and things like that all agree that this is okay. So I don't know how the NFL is kind of getting away with it. Exactly, McFlurry. I mean, maybe we were stretching the definition of being educational when we were just watching the highlights. But certainly when Eric and I break down the film, that should be okay. And that should be monetizable, but it's not. They strike it for monetization every single time. And I just kind of gave up on it. I'm just like, well, we're not getting a copyright strike for it. They're just not allowing us to monetize it. And I said, okay, that's fine. That's why we separate the streams now. We do the midweek mailbag so that does get monetized. And then we do the separate video so that I can just have it for a separate video. I can put it up on Pride of Detroit. So, it's frustrating, but, what are you going to do? I'm okay. I don't need the extra money necessarily. It'd be nice to have it since I'm putting in the work, but I'm not going to go crazy over it. You want the spoon? You can lick the spoon. Here, just take the spoon. Just take it. Oh, you have Oreo on your head. There was something else that's on Thursday, but minimal. You want a hot Cheeto? I'll give you one hot Cheeto. Half a hot Cheeto. You guys gotta see how good he can catch. Hold on. Are we still live? Oh, that was a close one. Maybe put it on the ground. Hold on. Come here. Sit. Sus. Sit. probably going to do it for streams today. I know Miko was thinking about jumping on here to finish his meals, but you're going to have to probably wait for YouTube for that. What else do we need to do? I still need to make a running backs matter apology video. We still got to do the yoga pants thing, but I think we're getting close to the end here. So, and the Ryan, who has procured his beans, will do the cereal soon as well. But I think we're going to call it there on a Saturday. It's awesome outside, so I want to spend some time outside. Maybe watch a Michigan State game. Not that excited about it, but get it over with. Either way, appreciate y'all hanging out, having some fun for the past, we've basically been live since 10, so this is a long stream for me. 4.5 hours here. I think we're going to do a POD cast on Monday night. We haven't really discussed it, but we need a POD cast, I think. Maybe we don't. I don't know. But either way, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. See you soon.